right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites who come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United States of America. All right, and flatline. Okay? This place is flatlining. And those of us with eyes to see it very clearly. All right? This thing is unraveling. All right, so anyway, come in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of this place and wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, which is almost complete, right? This gospel has pretty much been preached throughout the world, and now we're looking at the end. All right, the end is here. All right. What does the end look like? World War III, nuclear annihilation, mutually assured destruction. That's the end. How close are we to that? All right. So you Negroes, Latinos, Native American, the Seminole Indian, the speckled bird, you better wake the hell up. You got to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get back in order. Because time is very, very short, right? So first and foremost, and as always, all praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutation to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000 and one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. All right? There's so much going on. Let's I do want to get this out of the way real quick because of what today is supposed to represent. Somewhere there's a fat, greasy Negro calling himself an Israelite and King David who's eaten. He renamed this day, right? Put another name on this day so he could eat like the glutton that he is and worship the other gods, right? On this day, right? All manner of false profiteering going. And when I say profiteering, I mean Profit. Right? The YouTube prophets, right? You're losing. You're losing your profits, you're losing your name. Whatever you thought you created out there, that worldly thing that you created is going down. Let's start right here real quick. See, because I can't even wait to unleash. The spirit, sometimes I have to go the other way. Like, here comes IUIC. I got to go the other way because I'll spend the whole camp talking. But today, I'm not resisting the spirit at all. Wherever it takes me. Right after Jeremiah 30. We get this Christmas shit out of us. It's like at 10. Jeremiah 10. It's lucky. This fucking Thanksgiving out of the way. I don't even want to speak on it. Everybody should know by this. Idolatry is what that is, okay? Who are you worshiping? Do you know who you're worshiping on this day? Right? You're worshiping the red devil, okay? The guy that stole this land and killed the Gadites, the Reubenites, right? The Issacharites. That's what they're celebrating. And who did they sacrifice those Israelites to? Their God. So if you're participating in the celebration of the sacrifice of your people to their God, right, you go right ahead, right, because there's a spot for you, right, in the lake, burning with fuel of fire. Jeremiah 10, and the header reads, idolatry brings destruction. Jeremiah 10 and 1, hear ye the word which the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Right? Anybody that wants to pick this book up can pick it up and start acting like you understand what it's saying. Right? And there are many, many, many people out there doing exactly that. But the whole book reads like this. Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. That's the whole book. The whole book is about God and O house of Israel, and the intermediary, the intercessor, right, in between those two parties. The Most High, when he came up with the blueprint, he said, I'm gonna make these niggas go off and I'm gonna put my son right in them. That was before the earth was formed. That was already the plan. That was already the plan. We're in the middle of it. It's already happened. We're playing it out. Here we are, right? Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And we're going to say that name. Every time it says, let's do this, all right? Let's do something. Shalom. Nobody there? Shalom, y'all. Let's do this. Every time you see the Lord God, we'll say, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Right? Just to counter or to give balance to the niggas that are out there teaching not to mention the name. That is somehow disrespectful to say the name of God. Boy, you niggas are upside down. And I can't even wait. Salaki, let's get back to Thanksgiving. Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Okay? And that's all we need. We could go into the customs of the people. One of the customs of the people is frying up the turk or the turkey. Right? Going back to the Turks are the dark skinned. You're gonna fry up the. So you got to understand that these Edomites are cannibals, right? So that whole table, right? Who are they eating? It's a sacrifice. You're eating the sacrifice. See, when you understand how their gods work, their gods require a sacrifice, right? Just like ours does, but they're on the left, all right? So they require a sacrifice too. What is their sacrifice? Their sacrifice is you, the children of Israel. They're sacrificing to their God, right? And sometimes in those ceremonies, they eat their sacrifice, right? So what do you think that Turk? See, it's all subliminal. It's all encoded, right? The cranberry sauce represents the blood and the whole thing. The Turk represents the Israelite as Turkey or the Turkish, right? At one time, we ruled, right, all of Constantinople, all of Turkey, Istanbul, nigga. Jeremiah 10:3. For the customs are the For the customs of the people are vain. There's a custom that goes on today. They call it Thanksgiving. They tell a story about benevolence and love and all of that, when the real story is the opposite. Okay, so it's all deception. Deceive you from what? Knowing who you're really worshiping. It has nothing. What does Thanksgiving have to do with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? What does Thanksgiving have to do with God? When they're celebrating the killing of God's people. Make that make sense. When you understand that the so-called Native Americans, who are the tribe of Gad, you realize that those are one of the 12 tribes of Israel, God's chosen people, they're being slaughtered and somebody's celebrating it. What does it mean? What does it actually mean? They're celebrating killing and eating you. Okay? They eat them. The delectable Negro. All right? Let me get out of here. For the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, for one pluck a turkey, right? A Turk. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. Okay? They're clearly describing Christmas and a Christmas tree, which is one of the satanic holidays that they force you or indoctrinate you into in this system so that you're unknowingly worshiping Satan, okay? And celebrating the sacrifice, the killing and the sacrifice of yourself, okay? That's heavy, heavy mind control. So anyway, what they call Christmas is coming, what they call New Year's is coming, what they call January 6th, right? You know that January 6th was a ritual, it was a sacrifice. See, these people, they present these things, right? And they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly who they're worshiping. They know exactly who they're sacrificing to, just like we do, right? This is a sacrifice. We're making our bodies out here a living sacrifice. We know what we're doing. We know who we worship. Well, they do too. They don't worship the Messiah. They know who their God is. And their plan is to trick you, which is their forte. Their forte is deception to get you to, bow to their will through deception. Suddenly you're worshiping Satan you don't even know. And will fight and die to worship Satan. Okay? So they got you. Right? Wake up, come out of her, my people. That's what it means. Come out of her, my people. Right? Come out of Babylon. Well, come out of Babylon, right? You got come out of Babylon, then you got come out of America before I destroy it. So you're being beamed up. Right? But come out of her, come out of Babylon. Right? It is, what is it? It is completely, what is it? What's the lock? I can't think of it. Now, anyway, it is bitter. It is, can't think of it. Anyway, so then you get into the fine points, like, can you go visit the family? Can you eat the food? Can you You know what? Hey, fuck this day. Fuck this day. Go tomorrow. Go eat leftovers tomorrow, right? Go 2 days before. Go yesterday, right? There's so many things that you can do to not participate in wickedness. First, you got to understand that it is wicked. Lucky. Today's a little different because it's some kind of holiday. Nobody's working, supposedly, so I got to do a little extra on the hold it post. Ensure my safety out here. Shit's getting fixed, right? Wow. So right now I'm looking, right, I'm here in Jeremiah 10. I look over to Jeremiah 9, right? And this header reads, and that's the spirit. This header reads, Jeremiah 8. Jeremiah 8 and 4. It says, the header reads, deception by false prophet. So I'm being led by the Spirit to talk about what? The name Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Okay? The elder, and that's the topic right now. One of the topics right now, right? And it shouldn't be. We should all be what? Warning the people that World War III is underway and it's only a matter of time before mutually assured destruction. Why are we arguing over the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah? And why and how are we arguing over a name that somebody broke down perfectly. See, here's the thing. It's not even about the name. It's about who's leading the charge to destroy the name. Okay? It'd be different if you never knew the name, you never did a excellent, pristine, outstanding presentation on the name, complete, replete, right? A plus. It would be different if you didn't do that, but you did. And there's a clear record of you, right? How did that happen? How did it happen that there is ironclad evidence of you embracing the name, teaching the name? Here you are teaching it, here you are blaspheming. Dude, you're fucking in trouble, man. You're in trouble. And that's just the name. There are many things. We can go down a list, a litany, okay, of things. Ain't no microchips. That's one thing. It's pretty simple. Ain't no microchips. Ain't no Jacob's trouble. Right? You guys are conspiracy theorists. The name doesn't matter. This is stuff, nigga. That's a check fucking name. How is it that you have the biggest? And the answer is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. How is it you got the biggest camp, drawing the most attention, right? And you're the most confused, clearly. Your doctrine is going to change next week. Like the wind, we can count on that. Nathaniel 7, okay? See, in a minute, Nathaniel 7 is going to become persona non grata, right? Fuck vocab, all right? Vocab is not an Israelite, right? Being recognized as an Israelite, being recognized as the top Israelite in the world, right? That's what he's doing. Nate is being recognized as the top Israelite in the world, right? Right now. From the eyes of the world. And what is he doing? He's confusing the people. He has the wherewithal. He has the position right now, right? To either bring the people into the truth or to thoroughly confuse them. He's in that position. What is he doing? That dude is a snake. He knows what he's doing. Moron. If you were to listen, moron, listening is a, what is it? A virtue or whatever. This nigga's a clown. Okay? What is he doing? Let's get a screw. Oh, we got one. Let's see. Go to something that I'm sure of. Let's just go to Peter. Let's go to Peter and set it up. Because it's man. And then I'm going to get off of it and then I'm going to go home. Because fuck you guys. Really. Yeah, Peter. 2 Peter 3 and 3. 2 Peter 3 and 3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers. Okay? Okay, knowing this for sure, The last days, here we are, right? How do we know we're in the last days? Because the last day was mutually assured destruction. How close are we to that? About a year and some change, maybe before that. Okay? All hell's gonna break loose, Lord willing, be January 20th. How long after that? How long after chaos, right? And them trying to shove a goddamn chip in your hand by force. How long is the world going to play out after that? Okay. We'll see. 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days false teachers. So like that word scoffers, it means false teachers. So who would be the number? See, Most High, right, deals with men. Okay? And if you can add 2 and 2, Amah, truth, right? So how is Nate above his teacher? His teacher is the elder apostle Charles. How is Nathaniel 7 above his teacher? That's like saying Sakari or Alazar is above his teacher. He's not. He's not. His teacher is a real man of the Lord. The nigga who's trying to be above his teacher is a ravening wolf. Only a ravening wolf would proclaim that I'm above my teacher, right? And they need to retire because they're too old. Who says it? This nigga's younger than me. And age, does age matter? It does. See, only a fucking stupid kid would say age doesn't matter. And there's balance in there. We'll put it like this. Age don't matter what outside of the truth. In the truth, guess what? Age matters. Shall we pull it out in the scriptures? Shall we pull it out? Don't get confused now. Don't get confused. Honor thy father. What does that mean? Honor the hoary head. Rise up before the. What does that mean? It's a lot deeper than that. Oh, you could just suddenly disrespect your elders now. That's doable now. It's not doable. It's not doable. It's never doable. Okay, what happened to Moses? Right? Moses tried to rise up, thought he was about to. No. Nope. Nope. Okay? And let me say that in Israel, right? In GMS, I'll say this. Hey, you better learn how to respect your elders. And when I say elders, I'm not talking about the elder apostles. I'm not talking about the elder bishops. I'm talking about people that are older than you. That's what it says in the Bible. And you must have it confused. So you have it confused because I'm saying it like a fucking stupid kid. Well, you haven't been in the truth as long as the elder apostles are. Nigga. It's like my brother. I'm trying to tell him some things about the Bible. He said, "You're not God." I'm like, "You fucking stupid idiot. You haven't been in the truth as long as the elder." Here it is. We're comparable in age. That doesn't mean nothing. Only a stupid fucking idiot would say that. It might not mean nothing to Ned the wino who doesn't give a damn about the truth. Right? He's just an old nigga. But somebody that's in the truth, guess what? Guess what? Youngster in the truth. Everything that it says in here applies to that man. There's the balance in the truth. Guess what you gotta do? What it says in the Bible, nigga. Otherwise, you're just like Nate. You got on garments. You out there, well, he ain't out there preaching. You might be out there preaching. What are you doing? You think it's okay to usurp the wisdom of an elder? Stupid. Stupid move. You'll find out. All right, you'll find out. So here's what's going on, all right? The Most High is turning up the Babylon. He's turning up the confusion everywhere. 2/3 niggas with fringes claiming to be in the truth, false teachers. The confusion, right? Look at Nate. Look at Sakari. Confused. Confounded. Confounded! Right? Remember that? Remember that? Confounded. You got the leader of WFI. What the Lord's getting arrested? What the Lord said me? Like, this thing has turned into a circus. Right? It's a circus. Men are not growing wise. They're not growing up in this truth. They're growing into niggas with fringes. That's what we're seeing. Being led by Nate. Nate is in lockstep with the devil. Nate is more subtle than any man in Israel. He's more subtle. The nigga's slick. Okay? He'll lie, get caught in a lie, and then moron, and come with some shit. That's how slick niggas are. Why? Because they're being confounded and they're being confused. What's going on as a whole? Only the elect, right, can't be confused. Right? How do you cause confusion? Witchcraft. How do you cause confusion? Deception. Right? So right now, IUIC is confused because they got so many changed doctrines. What is the word on the mark of the beast this week? What is it? Is it half the chip and half an embargo now? Is it half sleeping with white women? Is it half sin in all its forms, political or domestic? You understand? If your doctrine changes every 2 weeks, it's really hard to keep up with. Right? What does that cause? Confusion. Right? Given the change, let's get that metal nut. It's lucky. Let's get some precepts. Metal nut. I'm gonna read it from the phone. Deuteronomy 2 and 5. Salaki, this is. Bear with me. Metal knot with him. I'll give it a change. Bear with me, it's lucky. Proverbs 24. Lucky, bear with me. Proverbs 21, 24 and 21. My son, fear thou the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua the King, and meddle not with them that and that's the spirit. Okay, let me read this. Let me show you what the Spirit is showing me. Proverbs 24 and 21. My son, fear thou the Lord, where it says Lord in all caps, that's the name. Okay, so it should read, my son, fear thou Yahweh and the King. right? And meddle not with them that are given to change. Who changed the name? Nathaniel Sutton changed it. Who changed the name in Israel? Well, Comfy changed the name. Bun Yahweh, right? Jesus Christ, right? And what happened? Nate was like, damn, this nigga who was under me done surpassed me. He's taking notes. What do I got to do? Okay, well, you got to ditch the name, sign the 501c3, right? Ain't no microchips. He's writing the shit down because he wanted to be like Company with a bus, a tour bus, money, right? Nate was taking notes because at the time when Comfy had already been paid, he's enjoying the fruits of his deceit. Nate was wanting to be Comfy, and what did the Most High do? The Most High granted Nate his wish. So let me take Comfy down, and I'm gonna put you in his place. Right? Now Nate is coming. Now you're the big multi-million-dollar Israelite group, right? That the whole world is watching, that speaks for all Israel. That used to be Comfy, which was a complete clown show. Nate is doing slightly better, right? But it's a complete clown show, right? Again, how did Nate surpass the other Apostle Tar? He didn't. How did Comfy surpass Nate? He didn't. The Most High is dealing with two men on the earth. Okay? The good one and the bad one. Okay? If the Most High is dealing with Yahweh on the earth, that's the good one. Who's the bad one? Well, that would be Judas, right? I'm dealing with this guy. He's going to be the bad guy. Here's the good guy, okay? Moses, right, was the good guy. Pharaoh was the bad guy. Somebody's got to be the bad guy. See? Somebody got to be the good guy. Somebody's got to be the bad guy, right? In Israel, right, fringes and preaching the word and righteousness and the truth, right? The Most High is dealing with one man in righteousness, like Moses, like Noah, like Adam. That holds true today. So right now, at this moment, the Most High is dealing with one man in righteousness, and he's dealing with one man in wickedness. There's the balance, right? We're talking about in Israel proper. Who could that be? There's a lot of wickedness, right? But Yahana is not as highly visible, right? Ain't no whole bunch of people dropping everything to go put on studs and claim to not be a cow. That's not attracting the masses. What's attracting the masses is a purple garment, a line of niggas marching down. This is what Jake likes, shiny things. Jake likes big things, right? Here it is, the Most High deals with small numbers. Jake likes big shit, shiny shit. I want to go join the camp where everybody is. Nigga, the Broadway, right? Oh, I want to go to the Broadway. See, niggas are stupid. Sottish, how about that? Let me say it in a way that won't offend you because you don't understand the word. Niggas are sottish. That better? Take the sting out of it. Oh, that nigga out there saying niggas is stupid. Have I said anything that's not true? We're out here pushing this truth. All right? There comes a point where you just shake your head and say, hey, my job is done, you niggas are, there's nothing that can be done. You're cut off. Your ears are shut down, right? The Most High is dealing with Nate, right? Because Nate is leading a lot of people where he's confusing. And see, that's the peak of confusion is Nate. Then it trickles down and you got IUIC, you got Sakari. They're all confused at this point. You can see it in the way that they're moving, right? The way these people are moving right now. And let me tell you what it stems from. Okay? Here's what you really see. You see the fear of the devil in these niggas. They don't fear Yahweh Shemi House. If they did, they'd be using the name, right? But they're not. They fear the devil. They fear somebody who's going to cut off their money, somebody who's going to come and get them for not doing what they tell them to do. Okay? And that's Johanna. Johanna's doing it. Oh, we giving away food? The Black Panthers gave away food. The Black Panthers were infiltrated. The Black Panthers were a construction of Esau. Is that what you are? You wouldn't sign to deal with this motherfucker. You're a creation of Esau. Nate, Gok, Yohanan, Captain Tazariak. You niggas are clowns. You niggas are clowns. And here's why. Because you're fighting for this place. This place is over. And if that's the way you thought, if that's the way you believe, you wouldn't be acting the way that you're acting. You're fighting to scratch out a little place for yourself here. You're not saying, fuck this, I'm out of here, nigga. This whole thing is gonna change where I'm on the top. I want you on the top and I got my little spot over here. Fuck that. And that's what you niggas are doing. You're trying to scratch out a little spot for you in Esau's kingdom. Instead of saying, I'm ready to lay down my life and get to this next thing. That should be how you're moving. You're not moving like that at all. Trying to make money here. If you're trying to make money right now here, right, means you don't believe in the microchip. Hands, two camps push the chip, and one is confounded. Okay? If you don't believe in the microchip, you believe in money. The love of money. How about that? If you don't believe in the microchip, it's because the spirit of the love of money is on you. And that's gonna fuck with, that chip gonna fuck with my money. See? Can't be, ain't no microchip fucking with my money. Microchip cancels out money. And see, niggas love money. You love money so much that you're willing, you're trying to will that the microchip isn't the mark of the beast. You love money so much. Here's what's going on. Your love of money, right, is blocking you from seeing what is right before your eyes. You're not going to be able to use the money. The money's not going to mean anything. And that fucking, your love for that money is so attacked. It's so threatened. Your love of money is threatened by that microchip. You're like, that's not the market. That's not the thing that's going to prevent you from buying and selling and participating in society. It can't be that, because that goes directly to my money. You're trying to win. You see it, and you know it in your spirit But that love of money got you. See, some niggas, they're front. A nigga like Alizar, fronting. A nigga like Nathaniel Self, fronting. You couldn't be that poor broke guy. Guess what? I'm the poor broke guy, right? I'm the poor broke guy. Have always been. I don't come from a poor broke family, okay? I don't. All right? My mom and dad were there. Right? They had jobs and they were, there was 4 young men and we were being pushed into that. You're gonna get a job, you're gonna go to school, you're gonna blah, 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 blah. And you're gonna follow the family unit, right? But guess what I was, right? It didn't resonate with the money. I was like, oh, but you're better. See, my mom was teaching us that we were better than the other people. And I'm talking about Jakes. We're better. Well, you guys are being raised like this, and you're going to speak properly, and get a job and participate in this whole bullshit that your mom, right, through the serpent is indoctrinating you into. That shit fucking didn't resonate with me. I'm not better than Tommy down the street because you're acting like we got more money than them. I'm not better than that. You're not fooling me with it. I'm not buying into that shit. Okay? No, I'm not gonna go get some fucking stupid job, right? That I make some 6 figures and I'm better than somebody else. I was gonna get that a different route. I was gonna be this rock star and da-da-da-da. I wasn't gonna do that line of work. And this is the Most High keeping me. So money was never there. I'm gonna starve. I'm a starving musician until I get my break thing, right? And here I am, broke than a motherfucker, not, fuck some money, right? Still. And there have been times when, money will come your way, right? And what do you do with it? That money is gonna be gone. You're right back in the business. Guess what, nigga? You're under the curses. You don't get that now? You should know that by now. You're not supposed to have money. You're supposed to be fucking serving your goddamn slavery. So what are you doing? You know all of this, but your garment has the phylacteries. You got to ride in on a horse and all this shit. Come on. No, you're supposed to be broke, right? The poor knights. Who are the poor knights, right? Well, now they call themselves the White Knights, the Trinity White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. No, when they started out, right? The Knights of Columbus or whatever, the poor knights, right? The Knights Templar. They were called the poor knights, right? The poor Jakes. Not supposed to be rich in this world. If you are, you have done some wickedness to achieve those riches. That's how it works. You can't see what's being revealed. Let's look at Hollywood, right? You're in Hollywood, you make some money, you did wickedness. There's no two. Well, Denzel didn't do that, nigga. They all. Not just Hollywood, fame, fortune, money. There are ways to get it. Most High ain't rewarding no righteous man with billions of dollars. He's rewarding them with hard times and plague. All right? You're being tried in the fire. If you're a man of the Lord, you're being tried in the fire. Not rewarded with riches on this side. The crown comes after, nigga. The riches come after. Come on. can't take it with you. What do you do? We're at the end. What are you doing? You're trying to amass money right now. This is how blind you are and confounded. You're trying to get riches now. This thing is fucking over. If there's only 2 years left, right? Before mutually assured destruction. There's only 2 years left, right? You think, oh, I got enough money, I'm gonna spend my riches. No, nigga, the chip, where'd your money go? In these 2 years, the chip, chaos, war, civil war, race war, chaos. Where's your riches, nigga? Your riches gonna get you out of chaos, right? Alazar, you got enough money for a bunker? Nate, you got a bunker? Probably do. Why? Because you don't believe. You believe in Esau. You believe this thing is going to go on forever. Might be a nuclear war, but then after that, I got me some money. I'm going to come up. You niggas are faking, man. You're faking. I'm done. Here comes the sun is about to come out and make it beautiful out here. I'm ready to go. Oh. You ain't bringing up no precepts. I'm going right back to Peter. Meat. Peter got meat. That's all we need. I am bringing out these precepts. 2 Peter 3:3. Again, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust. What's your lust? The love of money. Not money. Not money. The love of money. Some of you niggas, right? That's who you are and you don't even know. Your whole motivation for living is the bag. Right? The bag. And ever since this little stupid fucking term, this Negro vernacular bullshit, the bag, 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 the bag. Right? That alone, that little phrase, the bag, right? The way that's thrown about, you know, I mean, it's kind of fading now, but that shows you where Jake's mindset is. That shows you where Jake's mindset is. The bag. Esau got you. You ain't never gonna get a dime out of it. Here's what Esau's saying. You ain't never gonna get a dime out of me, nigga. And everything in the world is about having money. Here's the world you live in. Everything is about having money. Now make sure that you have zero. Now I do got some trinkets over here. If you want to come over here and destroy the rest of your people, I got some trinkets for just you. That's Esau. He got you. So what's Nate doing? He's leading everybody into a goddamn ditch so he can ride in on a horse. He's glorifying himself. You're not supposed to be glorifying yourself. You're supposed to be humbling yourself. You're supposed to be making yourself nothing. Okay? And let the Most High exalt you. Not, I got enough money, nigga, go get me a horse. No. No, you share that money. If it happens that I have some money coming in, right? It might happen, and see, my mom passed away, and there might be some money that she's, you know, she promised, and that whole thing that comes along with that, right? So here I am, out here, striving to be a man of the Lord. What am I gonna do with this fiery trial. That's what it is. It's a fiery trial. Oh, I got some money. No, that's a fucking fiery trial. It's a fiery trial. First thing I want to do is give a bunch of money to my wife because I owe her. Right? Pay my debts. Right? I'm like this. How can I get rid of this fucking money? Because I don't want it. That's a fiery trial and test. So if the love of money is on you, you fail the test because you're gonna try to, I'm gonna flip it, or I'm gonna do this with it because we got so much fucking time left before January 20th, and the event happens that causes chaos for what's left of the world, right? No. Here's what I want to do. I want to get on a plane and go visit the elder apostles and say, I've been waiting to do this for years. That's what I wanted. Or I want to get the elder apostles, right? And I want to get them tickets, four tickets for them to fly to the West Coast, right? So that they could just visit, right? And maybe I can, it would be a substantial amount of money, right? That I don't want to. Maybe you can do a wire transfer. I don't even know. I don't know. What I want to do is I want to go to the elder brother Mawatazak in LA and get some counsel. I need some counsel from an elder, from an apostle, from a bishop, as to what to do. I want to pay my tithes, right? And do the right thing. And that's if this thing happens. And it's been going on for a couple of years. And for me, the whole thing is it's a fiery trial, right? Dealing with money, because we're dealing with money, and money is a defense, right? So here comes my fiery trial with some money, right? Knowing how much time there is left, I gotta know what to do with that to make sure that it doesn't wind up being an albatross around my neck. You understand? We're so close to the end, man. Money don't matter. I'm like this. You ain't gonna get a chance to spend no money. This 2 years ago, that shit is all hung up in the court, right? What is that? Well, that's the Most High. The Most High has a plan, right? It's not about no money. If we talk about maybe a couple of 100,000, right? I don't know. I don't even want to say that. I don't give a fuck about it. But if it happened, I would have to move righteously, right? That worries me. What doesn't worry me is not having money. That doesn't bother me, right? Don't need no money. Most High got you. You don't need no money. The Most High got you. If you're not in that mind frame, when it's time to hit to be a pilgrim, if you're not in the mind frame of I don't need anything, the Most High got me. Most High got me is this, nigga, I'm wet, I'm cold, I'm freezing, I'm starving. Times are bad, but I'm alive, and I have faith. That's the Most High got you. Not my bank account is full. Your bank account is gonna be full, and you're resting with putting a chip in your hand to access it or not. That's easy. Fuck the money. Fuck the money. If the money comes before the chip, spend the money. If the money comes after the chip, fuck the money. You give the money to somebody who has the chip and is going to leave you some food and supplies. I don't know. The Most High got you. Fuck the money. right? You don't need no money. You need the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshua. So those, right? If you needed money, guess what? The Most High going to put some money in there. Simple. There's no two ways about it. It is what it is. I'm good, brother. What you got? Come here. I'm good. I'm good. Come here.
You know, some chili, man.
You're Mexican?
Yeah.
All right. Here's why you're coming over here. You think you're doing right? Okay. Believe in God?
Yes.
Okay. God has a chosen people. You know who his chosen people are?
I believe they're out there, yes.
Okay. God has a chosen people. They're called the Israelites.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's in the Bible.
Yes.
Israelite. God's chosen people is the nation of Israel. There's 12 tribes. This is you. You're one of God's chosen people. The Mexicans are one of God's chosen people. The tribe of Issachar. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Sounds interesting, yeah. Yes.
Here's me, the Negroes.
Yeah.
Look at the Native Americans.
Yeah.
See us? What color is my skin?
Brown?
Right answer.
Yes.
So why did they call me black? Because they don't want us to live this. This is us.
Yeah.
Okay? So what you got to do is you got to go to YouTube and type in Mexicans or Israelites.
Yeah.
And then you follow that. Follow the spirit. You got the right spirit because you answered this right.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you would have said black, I'm like, You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
What you got for me?
Chili beans, man.
Oh, chili.
That's some more.
Is it pork?
No beef.
Beef. Okay, you can't eat pork.
Oh, no.
Israelites. You
Yes.
can't. Because
Yes,
God
yes.
powered us.
Yeah.
Okay? He's only the God of the Israelites.
Yes.
But people don't know that. We don't even know that we're the Israelites. So
You gotta
here,
read it, man.
so what God is doing right now brought you over here. You think he's giving you
Yeah.
some food. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
But you're learning
Yeah.
that you're an Israelite. You're one of God's chosen from the tribe of Issachar. You gotta take that. You don't do this. Is that your son?
Yeah.
Is that your daughter?
Yeah, it's my boys right there, my family.
How many got?
3 boys, 2 boys and 1 little girl.
Only way, okay, what's coming on the earth? You see the wars, you see everything coming? How are you going to feed these kids?
Yeah.
Okay, how are you going to take care of them when all hell breaks? All hell is about to break loose.
Yeah.
That's why God brought you over here, so you can protect your family. And this is how you do it.
Ah, I see.
This is how you do it. God is going to protect your family. When there ain't nothing to eat, when the famine comes, God got you because you're listening to this. You're going to follow this. You're going to go. You're going to learn God's name, Yahweh. His son's name, Yahweh. Ain't no Jesus. You're going to follow this. You leave here. Get your phone.
Well, I left it in the car.
Okay, here's what you got to do. You go get it right now. I'm going to show you this. You go type in YouTube, Mexicans are Israelites. Israel. You're an Israelite.
Yeah.
Mexicans are Israel. Come on, I'll walk over there with you right now. I don't want to scare you.
No, like this.
This is everything, brother. This is how you're going to protect your children. How you're going to raise them. going on right now. He's moving to the mall. He's going to I'll show you. We're going to do the talk. Go to no one. Get a chance. Thank you. The brother brought me some chili beans. Okay, Salaki. He brought me some chili beans, right? He got his whole family in the car. He got like 3 boys and his wife in the car, you know. He comes out to give me some chili beans because nobody's out here, right? This is a holiday downtown, and usually there's people, there's nobody out here. So he comes, but I'm like, nobody's gonna show up, nobody's gonna come through, right? He comes through. Now I can go home because I was able to point him. Sometimes you say, type this into YouTube, Mexicans or Israel. That's part of it. But when you could go in and show them GMS channels, subscribe to this, GMS, subscribe to this, GMS, stick with GMS. When you're able to do that, you're like, it's okay, I can go home, man. It's all good. So he's basically out here feeding the homeless. And I would say that this qualifies as a cup of cold water, yeah? Anyway, for water, brother. See if I can keep it warm. Level. Ah. I can clearly see right now, right, that the men of GMS is the way. I mean, certainly from the elder apostles, from the top down, but we're really going to have to lay it all out there, right? Again, I would say that between now and January 20th, damn it, between now and January 20th, that event is going to happen. What are we doing? We're warning, giving you the warning, all right? Something, an event is going to happen between now and January 20th that will cause a disruption in the way that things happen in Babylon, in America. That was hard to say. And it's going to happen very soon. And when it does happen, a lot of people are going to be taken off guard. The magnitude of what's going to happen. See, if you don't prepare yourself for mass death, for example, mass death, if it just suddenly happened, right? Shalom here. If an event happened and 50,000 people died all at the same time, and you were like there and walked away from it, it would fuck you up. Okay? Considering that things would go back to normal after that. So here's what's about to happen. You're going to see, 10,000, 20, 500, You're going to see a mass death, right? And it's going to fuck you up. But as it's fucking you up, nothing is going to go back to normal. It's only going to be compounded and worse by the day. So there's mass death one day, 2 days later, more mass death, starvation, criminal activity, right? Just nothing good. It's the end of the world, right? It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world, right? If you know that it's the end of the world, you got a better chance than those that don't understand what's going on. Wisdom and knowledge. Drop that. Okay, this is Isaiah 33 and 6. Salakia. Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. Fear of the Lord is his strength. Hey, the strength of salvation, man. In order to strengthen yourself, you have to build, as in building muscle, right? Well, in order to build muscle, you have to actively repeat this behavior to build, right? So how can you build, right? How can you build on wisdom and knowledge if you don't know that the world is coming to an end? You don't even know, right? What's happening? Right? People are dying. What's happening? You know, and when is it going to end, right? Well, here's what we know. We know what's happening. Well, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is visiting the earth that he made, and it's not going to end. It's going to keep going until the very end, until it's over. Knowing that is what? Knowing that is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge of what? Of the end of the world. Here's wisdom and knowledge. Well, I don't need money. Money is not going to, it's a defense, but it's not going to get you through the, like the brother. I'm like, how are you going to, you got them kids, nigga. See, oh, you got kids? Gonna get you right now. Got all them kids back there and a wife, nigga. How you gonna get through these lean times coming? Here's the way, right here. You're an Issachar. Here's the way right here. You better get into them videos, boy. Most I brought you over here, right, for one of two reasons. Either you're gonna get it or you were warned, nigga, and now you're gone. Okay? And I can see, right? This has been happening, little skirmish. This is a little, not a fight, but a little transaction. He came over to give me some food and winds up, I'm giving him the food. He didn't think that was going to happen, but that's why the Most High brought him and his family over here so I could do that, right? And if he does those specific things, he can get right on track right away, right? Learn the name of the Most High and his Son, and get in there. Okay? There's still time, right? On this end, okay, you got 11. He would be an 11th hour election, or hopeful elect, right? And then you got Nate on the other side of that, which is the balance. You got niggas at their height. Where's Nate? Where's Shaky Nate? This ain't the first, the second, or the third time that that dude has been sicking on death. With all that money, shouldn't you be able to afford good health care? See, that money ain't gonna do a damn thing. Because the Most High got you, nigga. The Most High got your ass. And all your fucking followers and your minions that are backing your fucked up play, they're right there. These niggas are stupid. You can see the people around Nate, those little, his underlings, and I mean captains and generals and all of that shit. These niggas are stupid. You're backing a fucking idiot. You know how stupid that looks? You have to go back and clean up what this nigga's saying every time he runs into a wall, and you know he's doing it. And he has to change the doctor. You're right there backing him instead of getting the fuck up out of there. So you're a piece of shit right next to that. Okay? If you're not doing righteousness, you're doing wicked. And you niggas ain't doing righteousness, you're not. You're doing wickedness. Okay? And it's about to be noised abroad throughout the whole congregation. It is big, right? And this is what we need. What is this indicative of? I got to go back to 2 Peter 3. We're in the last, there's no time left. Look at these. This nigga said, don't use, it's disrespectful to call the Most High by his name. Can you be any more backwards? Here it is. Nobody knows the name. Because the devil done went through great lengths, took the name out of the Bible, camouflaged it, disguised it, and all of that shit. Now you got niggas with fringes on out there doubling down. This is just crazy, man. I'm sorry. It's so crazy. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy things, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Negroes right now are taking pagan holidays, renaming them Yahushai's Feast. It's on Thanksgiving. Yahushai's Feast. You got niggas taking the name, right? And blaspheming them. Yahushai's Feast, nigga, is not on Thanksgiving. What are you doing? You got that. You got niggas hiding the name. We're at the end. We're at the end. When the chaos starts, see, these people are afraid of what's coming. They ain't nothing. And so they start trimming their ways. Like this guy, Captain Taz. Oh, I never said it. That was them that said the bad things about Jews. I didn't really mean it when I said all Edomites are going to go into slavery. This nigga's backpedaling. He's scared. He's scared. There's going to come a day when an Edomite is going to come and kill you. That's his job. To lie about it, to murder you and lie about it. That's his job. Right? And you gotta, if that's your fate, Most High wrote that out. What are you doing? What are you resisting? He's just a wicked ass piece of shit. Try again next time. You'll be all right in the kingdom. All right, but right now, right? If you ain't doing righteousness, if you're still doing wickedness, and we're in the 11th hour, what are you doing? There's no time for that. It's like the elder apostle Gabar said, I'm in the midst right now of looking up the code, right, for the town that I'm in. Why? Because it was an order. You better do it. If the nigga walked up to me right now, I'd want to sock it, you know. and then call the cops anyway. But I guess no dealing, Salaki. No dealing. Call the cops. And that's wisdom and knowledge. Right? That dude is wired up. Got cameras everywhere. So we're in the last days, we're at the end. Look at these niggas with fringes on running them up. Zakari, you're done. Right? You're right there with King David, eating Thanksgiving dinner. Yahushua is your feast. Right? And you niggas are hustlers. You're a bunch of fucking stupid kids using the truth to hustle. How stupid is that? You gonna hustle up $1 million? You gonna hustle up a couple of mil in Esau's kingdom? That what you gonna do? You fucking idiot. This thing is done. You can't live another year, 2 years, having no money. That's the challenge. Fuck money, motherfucker. You're a hustler. Won't you hustle in righteousness? Right? What money did Yahushua have? Yahushua was out there hustling the sheep, right? Come on, man. It's just bad. So here comes that fucking microchip, man. There goes your money. You know what? This is what I know for sure. See, there has been enough time. This motherfucker got millions of dollars, right? You got millions of dollars and you know the chip is coming. What are you doing? You know this nigga done got together with his accountants and his financial people, right? His team. You got a promo team, you got a financial team, right? You got with them and said, where's this thing going? Should we get into crypto? Shall we get into Bitcoin? Shall we get you think that shit ain't going on? Oh, well, here comes this chip. You think that nigga don't know about the chip? If you got millions of dollars, you're thinking on how to spend it, how to hold it, how to flip it, how to love it, right? That's what this nigga's thinking. That's why ain't no religion. He's thinking of a way to hold on to his money and be able to spend it, even though he knows that the microchip is the mark of the beast. He knows it. So he's fully a devil. He fully knows what he's doing. Doesn't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, won't use it. See, here's what happened. That dude got compromised a long time ago. The Most High cut him off and has a special use, just like he has a special use for the elder apostle Tahar, and then the elder apostles on down. That's the righteous side. You gotta have balance. There's Nate. There's Yohanan. There's Alazar. Who are you going to follow? Going back to vibrations. Okay. This is what this means. Let's get it. And then I'm going to close. Amos. The book of Amos 3:3. We all know this. But try to explain this. This is why you have the elect, and this is why you have the 2/3, okay? It deals with vibration, okay? In order, see, the truth resonates at a particular frequency. And if you can't vibrate or resonate at that frequency to cause harmony, to be able to see and agree, that's what harmony is. We're in harmony with each other. We're as one. Right? We're not one. We are as one. That's what harmony is. Okay? Two things that resonate together. All right? But if one is at this frequency and one is at this frequency, this one is fast, this one is slow, they can't come together. They're not going to see eye to eye. They're going to disagree with each other. So the resonant frequency of truth, right, requires a vessel that can handle that resonant frequency of truth, and then they can be at one. Amos 3:3. Let's get the scripture for that. To resonate together, got to be at the same frequency. Frequency of truth, right? There's one name that resonates with the frequency of truth. There's one name for the Father. There's one name for His Son that resonates at the frequency of truth. No other. All right? Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Can two resonate together unless they are of the same frequency? Can two live in harmony, walk together, unless they be agreed, unless they be the same frequency? The resonant frequency of truth, right, can only be understood by something that can handle that resonant frequency. If you can't, that resonant frequency is too high for your vessel, you won't understand. You can't harmonize. I know that's too much for a lot of you, but that's what's going on. Because everything is vibration. Everything is vibration. Everything is frequency. Everything. Everything. Okay? So when you see a grimy, money-loving street nigga like me, you're like this. Oh, nigga, I see that low down. That down low down vibration on you. You're motivated by money, you're being slick, changing shit. Right? There's a special place, see? Just like everybody knows Judas, right? Everybody knows Judas. Well, in the kingdom, everybody's gonna know Nathaniel 7. What did Nathaniel 7 do? Well, in the in Esau's kingdom, this nigga was working for Esau all the way up to the end. in the last days. This nigga was leading people astray and lying and deceiving. He was one of them. Old Detective Nathaniel Ray. He took down a lot of Israelites. He took down a lot of 2/3, right? In that day. Anyway. Book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. You know what? You got niggas that they don't really believe in the Most High. They're using this. They're using the truth for filthy lucre's sake, for their love of money. If the love of money is on you, you don't believe in the Most High. Your God is money. Now who, right, can you look at and immediately see they're all about money? Nate Al-Azhar. Come on. Come on. How sweet. You think this is a game? Right? And teach men to do so. And teach men to do so, right? I'm gonna end on that. I'm trying to leave. I read Ecclesiastes. And teach men to do so. Just on me. And teach men to do so. Nigga, you're despicable. It's a lot of very. For Nate on my way out of here. Matthew 5 and 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. What did I just say? When we make it to the kingdom, they're going to point and say, there goes Nathaniel 7. We're supposed to be making the Most High's name and praise in the world. And He's going to do the same with us. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Ain't no microchips. You and Johanna are teaching people that you can take them. That's not the mark of a Negro. Finish that. Yep, gonna be called the least. And then you got the balance to that. You got the elder apostle, the heart. You can be up there. He's standing steadfast out. Anyway, man, you just got to have discernment. And it doesn't matter how old you are, but it could, right? Ever been to Egypt, nigga? I'm kidding. This is Philippians. Oh, Philippi. Look, I might need a sword coming up here. That's bad. That's true. Philippians 2:12, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So, following a group, right? If you're following the right group, good. Following a group ultimately is not going to deliver you, right? You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, ultimately. Okay. Now, part of working out your own salvation is having spiritual discernment to know who to follow and who not, right? Going back to wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. Anyway, with that, we're going to go ahead and close the camp. We hope that the elect were edified, you brothers and you sisters. Call halal, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops with GMS. Even the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that are pushing the word. Truth and its sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The Akwat that are listening, learning, being a pillar of rest. The 144,000 and 1/3 the hope of elect of Israel. I am the brother Yashawan. Shalom and salutations.